trick is like figuring out which assumptions to make. When it comes to flirting, I think the problem is that people think that flirting is about trying to make someone like you, and it is not.
Okay.
Flirting.
This is so you, by the way. So what is the purpose of flirting, or what is the objective?
The objective of flirting is to allow the person that you are talking to express their attraction to you.
I could cry.
You're just giving someone the opportunity to show that they like you.
Right.
Because it's really hard to do that. Like, it's really hard to be the one to like put yourself out there
and be vulnerable.
So what you're doing is you want to give the other person an opportunity to be vulnerable, which means that you just have to assume, for the sake of flirting, not out of like megalomania, you have to assume that they like you.
Right.
Because if they don't like you, there's no...
you shouldn't be texting in
right,
general.
and you'll figure that out, and that's fine. But like, it's not going to help you. There's a problem with like compliments, right? Like, people will send on the apps like, you're cute, you're hot, right? As like opening salvos. And I think a lot of women, not just straight women, but a lot of women, and then probably just also more generally, people have the urge to respond to that as if it were a compliment, right? Like, oh, thank you, right? Oh, you too, right? And
like
it's
a blushing face.
It's so...
yeah.
so unsexy to do that.
Yes. It kills it.
It totally kills it. But it
What's
feels
the
like...
proper response?
Yes.
Period.
Yeah. Like, I am.
Thank
you.
But like, without the thank you.
Right. Not that kind of thank you. But like, you're correct.
Well, I think if I was being Rico Suave, I would just respond with a point about something else. You're so constantly aware of desire and how we want to present ourselves in the world, not just through our sexual preferences and like what we, are fantasizing about, but also about how we want to be seen in the world, even with our thoughts and ideas and politics.
Yeah. I think there's this moment in sort of this is going to be reductive, but there's a moment in kind of the history of feminist thought where you say, okay, like, women are being fashioned in terms of what men want. And this is sort of obvious, right? This is easily proven in a sense. And so the response is to then say, okay, we're going to claim our desires, what we want, be the kind of women that we want to be, etc. And that has like reached a kind of stalemate. I mean, it never got that far probably, right? But like this kind of like Sex and the City, low grade feminism of like, I mean, I think the first episode of the pilot of Sex and the City, I forget if it's Carrie or Samantha. I think Samantha says, we have to have sex like men. And like there's like some value to that, but it doesn't change the fact that like all of these women continued to be women. And like there was meaning in that.
Right.
Not to sound like tradwife about it, but like it just remains the case that like no one actually wants to live in a world in which the desires of other people are not being incorporated as part of who you are. What we call identity politics is not identity politics. It's something else. It's people like trying to create some kind of form through which they can experience collectivity, through which they can experience like themselves as part of history. And that's is as true for them as it is for the like the hardline Marxists that are like, we just need to be talking about class. Like
totally.
That everyone is
seeking an identity through their belief systems.
There's no way to circumvent a basically aesthetic experience when you're talking about someone's relationship to quote unquote politics.